New all-time highs on Wall Street to start the session today, and this comes still with this prospect of an interest rate cut in the U.S. at the end of the month. The TSX is more than 100 points from its all-time high. Now, marijuana stocks were in focus on Bay Street today with earnings in from Organigram. The stock was higher even as cannabis sales fell, and it will be a busy week for data and earnings on both sides of the border. In Canada, we get inflation data and manufacturing data on Wednesday, and then retail sales on Friday. We'll also get earnings from a number of companies, including IBM, Kinder Morgan Canada, and eBay on Wednesday, then West Fraser Timber and Microsoft on Thursday. Home sales moved higher in Canada in June. That's according to the Canadian Real Estate Association. And this happened as gains in Montreal and Toronto offset declines in BC. Now, CREA says sales through MLS were up by 0.3% compared to a year ago and up by 0.2% from May. The national home price jumped by 1.7% compared to June of last year. Reports say the Symantec Broadcom merger is off, and it's because Symantec would not accept less than $28 a share. Shares in Symantec did take a hit today. Now, this report comes a few days after Broadcom secured the financing needed to acquire Symantec. The deal was expected to be valued at more than $22 billion, including debt. Now, Broadcom's been on a bit of a buying streak, acquiring CA Technologies, a software company, and it's also considering buying Tibco, which is a cloud software company. And don't worry, you'll still be able to get Hawkins cheesies even after a fire at the plant in Belleville, Ontario. That fire brought production to a standstill because some equipment was damaged. Now, normally the company runs shifts 24 hours a day from April to October to keep up with demand. But the packaged cheesies are stored in a separate warehouse which was unaffected by the fire. So a company spokesperson says there will be minimal disruption to store shelves across the country. Phew. I'm Kris McCusker in the 680 Business Center for City News.